warm welcome. Now that you've completed the detailed EQ self-assessment, let's slow down for a moment. Whatever score you received, I want you to hear this clearly. Your EQ score is not a judgment, it's not a label, and it certainly does not define your worth or your intelligence. Your score is simply a snapshot in time, a picture of how you tend to respond emotionally right now. And the most important thing about emotional intelligence is this: it can be learned, trained, and strengthened at any stage of life. Age?
In the test, each question offered 4 response options, A, B, C, and D, representing different emotional responses people commonly have. Each option carried a score of 1 to 4 points. With 15 questions, your total EQ score naturally falls somewhere between 15 and 60. This number does not measure how good or bad you are with emotions. It simply reflects your current emotional awareness and regulation patterns, especially under stress, pressure, or conflict. Think of it as information, not evaluation.
Now let's gently explore what your score may be, suggesting, not declaring. 1. EQ score, 15 to 29. This is early awareness stage. If your score falls in this range, it suggests that emotions often take control before you have time to notice them. A common real-life situation might look like this. You're in disagreement, and before you fully understand what you're feeling, your voice rises, or you shut down completely. Later, you wonder, why did I react that way? This doesn't mean you lack intelligence or care. Often, it simply means emotional awareness was never intentionally taught or practiced. Awareness is the first step, and you've already taken it by being here. 2. EQ score 30 to 44. Developing awareness stage. If your score falls here, you likely recognize emotions, but often only after your emotions already influenced your behavior. You might experience situations like this. You overreact, then feel regret. Or you replay conversations in your mind, thinking, I should have handled that better. This is a very common stage. It shows that awareness is present, but emotional regulation still needs structure and practice. This is often where real growth begins. 3. EQ score, 45 to 54. Strong emotional foundation. If your score is in this range, you likely have a solid emotional foundation. In daily life, this may show up as feeling anger or frustration, but pausing before responding, choosing your words more carefully, recovering more quickly after emotional setbacks. You're not perfect. No one is. But you're intentional to manage yourself. And your intention makes a powerful difference. 4. EQ score, 55 to 60. Advanced emotional maturity. If your score falls in this range, it suggests a high level of emotional maturity. A typical situation might look like this. In tense moments, others feel calmer around you. You sense emotional shifts early, in yourself and in others, and respond in ways that de-escalate rather than inflame. This doesn't mean emotions disappear. It means emotions are understood and used wisely. In other words, you manage your emotions instead of your emotions overpowering you. Now, you are no more the victim of your emotions, but master of your emotions.
Your EQ score quietly influences many parts of your life. How you handle stress, how you respond to criticism, how you manage conflict, how you connect in relationships, and how you recover after emotional setbacks. 2 people can face the same situation. One reacts, one responds, and the difference is rarely intelligence. It's emotional awareness and regulation.
Here's the most important thing to remember. Your EQ score describes where you are, not who you are. It reflects your current patterns, not your potential. And emotional intelligence is one of the most trainable human abilities or skill we have. With understanding, practice, and reflection, these patterns can change. To improve emotional intelligence, the next essential step is learning to recognize emotions clearly in yourself and in others. Before you can regulate emotions, you must be able to name them. In the next video, we'll explore the language of emotions, how emotions are structured, how they blend, and how understanding them gives you greater clarity and control. That's where emotional intelligence begins to transform into emotional wisdom. I'll see you in the next video.